I don't feel like writing today, so I'm gonna do a really quick video. I say really quick. We'll see how long it is. Everything's gone wrong with the mortgage. Tally, please. Thank you. Thank you. They said we don't make enough, and that I haven't been employed long enough. So basically, we got our loan denied by the person we were working with. Then I tried calling someone else today, and they denied it too. So I'm quite upset about the whole thing. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna get around this, but I'm gonna get out of here and move if it's the last thing I do. Because if I can't move out of here, I'm going to kill myself. I'm not being here anymore. I'm not being in this house anymore. I'm not. It might be a little dramatic, but there's just so many things that have been bothering me for so long, and I can't take it anymore. I can't stand the paranoia anymore, the noises anymore, the neighbors anymore, which just leads back into the paranoia more. Having my own house, but then having to be like a tenant in a rental property, dealing with a cranky landlord all the time. And if that's how I feel, I'd rather, sell this place even at the very worst end of the spectrum that we can't get anything else. I would rather rent a different place, sell this place, and rent somewhere. Because I am so tired of living in this trailer park and having to deal with everyone else that lives here. I cannot do it anymore. So, my next thing I'm going to try is trying a bigger down payment or getting a second job or Alton working more or putting all the stuff in a storage unit and selling this place, then trying it again. And we'll see. We'll just have to see. I also almost died last week. because I got a very, very serious kidney infection. And it hurt so bad that I wish it would have killed me. But my current mental state is also to play there. I have this awful thought in my head that I don't deserve to have a kid because I'm going to mess them up. I've never felt that before. I'm just rocking in my rocking chair. I need to fix things before they get drastic. Because at the rate things are going, I'm not gonna be around for much longer. Which makes me feel bad to say because I want to be around. I don't want to die, but I don't want to live like this. I can't. I just can't. So, yeah. I got my medication refilled. That'll probably help. This specific one narrows my ability to get pregnant. So I haven't taken it in quite a while. But it's supposed to help with my mood and my thoughts and how I handle things. So it'll be good that I'm taking it. And they also upped my dose. Finally. After asking them a lot for help. I'm glad I have health insurance now because I am seeing a doctor like every freaking week. Multiple times a week. I'm seeing a therapist now, too. Because the way I'm feeling is not okay. I just couldn't write this down. My therapist says I need to write something that I like about myself every day, and we're not repeating any. So today, I like my laugh. I don't have any quarrels with it. And he also wanted me to do something about my. I was doing physical things, but he wants me to do mental things as well, so. I say as well. He said to do mental things some of the time too, and I've been challenging myself and changing that instead so that I'll still keep doing a physical thing each day, but I'll also say something mentally about myself each day. And so to continue with the fact that I like my laugh, I also it makes me happy when I can make other people laugh. And I wouldn't necessarily say I'm good at it, but I'm okay at it. So there's that. I think Alton thinks I'm a little funny, which is good. I've made him laugh quite a few times, so. After I was very upset after the second mortgage loan denial, uh, he and I went to a place and we threw weapons at a wall. It's a place in Cedar that's like axe throwing, but it has other weapons. And we did that for an hour. And then we went and had dinner together. I've been eating out almost every day. I guess I just don't know how else to cope. Not to mention it's harder to cook for my diet. It's harder to cook when I'm sick. And I am feeling mostly better from it, but the doctor said that the infection's still there when I went today, so. And then they had me on an antibiotic that I needed to do to clear it up. And they didn't send the prescription over. But by the time I noticed, they were closed, so I couldn't tell them to send it again, or send it in the first place because they never sent it. So I'm upset about that as well. I feel like it's impossible to get anywhere anymore. Like, how do people live? I had a head start and I'm struggling. I live in America and I'm struggling. I was born to rich parents and I'm struggling. All these things that people say get you ahead in life. I suppose I am a little ahead. I've got this trailer thing. But Apparently, even that's not enough. Because you still can't get a house. I guess I just don't know what else I wanted to talk about. I kind of had this scenario going through my head of the trailer park getting turned into something else and everyone's just screwed. And then we all become homeless. Because that's what would happen. And none of us can make it. That's why I want to sell this place, or at least one of the reasons I want to sell this place as soon as possible. So I don't have that threat lingering over my head anymore. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. It's not gonna happen next week. Might not even happen this year. But it'll happen. Eventually. And when that day comes, I don't want to be here. I want to sell this place while it still has value. Because now's the only time I feel like I'm going to be able to get anything out of this place. And I need all the help I can get to get out of here, to go somewhere else, to pay off my debt. I don't think I want to leave Cedar. I've decided I like it here. But I need to leave this house. And if I don't, like I said, I don't want to be here anymore. And I'm doing it one way or another. It's scaring me how I feel about this. It's scaring me that I'm not in control of my feelings anymore. But maybe then I never was. Tomorrow's Thursday. It'll be my last work day of the week. And we can see
We can see how things go.
Sometime this weekend, we're going to St. George to meet with Alton's mom and have dinner, and also pick up my sculpture that I have in the tilted kiln there in St. George. And I can bring it home and finish it. So I want to do the detail work by hand on top of the glaze. I was thinking tonight I'd finally finish this. It's for my friend. It's her cat that passed away. Sadie and I got approved for Ren Fair, but right now even that doesn't matter to me. Once we get within a week of the end of the school year, I'm going to apply at Walmart for the summer job. Because we need the income. If I'm struggling on what I have to continue, it makes me wonder how much harder it must be for people who have even less than me. Because there's a lot of them. We're not even close to the poverty line for Cedar City. There's been a lot of articles I've seen on the internet that they ruled one of the lowest cost of living states is Cedar City. Or not Cedar City, is Utah. But yet it is one of the highest house price areas in the country as well. So, how is it both? And the answer to that is because all the rich people own all the houses. And that makes the houses go up in price and make them very, very hard to get. Because all the rich people from all over the country want to move here. And the people with houses know this. So they sell their houses for a big, large price because then someone else from somewhere else will go buy it. And there's nothing left for the rest of us who are just trying to survive here. Where we came from, where we belong, where our jobs are, where our families are. where our communities are. There's nothing left for us. No one cares about us. Not the banks. Not the housing. Not the major employers. In the end, you just have to care about yourself. Because as much as I'd like to save the world, I can't save it. So I can't even save myself. Once I do save myself, I'd like to try and save the world a little bit. Help the world out a little bit. You know? But right now, I can't do that. Anyway, Elton will be going to work soon. So, I'm gonna say hi to him. Hopefully, I'll be here tomorrow.